It's Week 5 of the NFL. And featured this week is Darren Waller. He's coming off a quality day on the ground, 106 yards. It's the Bengals and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
and last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers, and hopefully what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He finds his man, Pollard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week: 15 carries, 71 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon powering forward. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Gay's kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Love. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Allen off the play fake. And complete to Drake London. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Trying to run for it with Pollard. But he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. When you look at the Saints defense, there are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Allen. Another one caught by Collins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Dillon. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. He gets it to Johnston. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. He's got another one to Johnston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Love from the gun. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Throws right back to London, complete again. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Drake London. first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go bootleg. Love. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Johnston. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
First down, here's Mitchell. Pushing through the contact. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Pierce. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jahan Dotson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Drake London with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Love's throw complete to Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Going back to Love. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Here's Pierce on the counter. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. But once again, it's Mitchell. He can't get him down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, going to the air with Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Love to throw. Right side, he has Johnston. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Haskins is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston from 3 yards out. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now Allen throwing on second down. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, Love. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Love now. And again back to Kmet. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To throw now. Here's Love. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Now a second down throw for Love here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Love. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Allen going to run the draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Allen looks to throw on second down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Allen going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. As well, message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, Love. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 45-yard line.
Love. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Love looking to throw it. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now Love. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Pierce now up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jahan Dotson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 3rd and 4. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go again with Pierce. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Off the play fake, Love. There's a short one caught by Uzama. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints first down.
Going back to Love.
Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Love.
Complete to Johnston here. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Pierce gets this one running right.
Pushes him over. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Love, they go play action now. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal.
This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 4. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter. Picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Mo Alley Cox, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Haskins. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw now, here's Love. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Back to the ground with Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Working out of the gun. Love. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own
37-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Love.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Love.
That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Final 90 seconds here. It's 2nd and 10. Now Love. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He finds Johnston. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Love.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Now 1st and goal. Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide.